At least one person was killed on Sunday in the militant-held town of Horlivka, northeast of Donetsk, as both Ukrainian and Russian-backed militants accused each other of shelling residential areas. Local residents in Horlivka said the shelling has intensified during the last weeks. People said they were spending most of their time in basements of their damaged houses. Horlivka resident Yelena on August 10th showed her apartment with damaged ceiling and glass missing in all window frames. She said there was no electricity or gas to cook food or hot water. Yelena's one-year-old son, who is suffering cerebral palsy, has not seen a doctor or got any medical drugs for a few months. Yesterday morning at about 9 a.m., they started shelling. Half of the roof has been destroyed. The whole apartment was covered with debris. People had moved out from there. Now we live, and at any moment it can fall in our apartment. We don't have windows. We have nothing. Many houses in Horlivka are damaged, but some people believe the shelling will be over soon and hope for peace to be reached shortly. Volodymyr showed journalists damaged walls in his apartment block. It was not a direct hit. Here it hit the front side, and 2 shells hit the roof. That was direct, in both places. But I think we will rebuild. The war should be over soon, and we will rebuild and start living afresh. Ukraine's military spokesman on August 10th accused pro-Russian militants of carrying out the heaviest artillery attacks on government positions in 6 months and warned of signs the conflict was escalating despite a ceasefire deal. Some 400 fighters, supported by 10 tanks, 10 military infantry vehicles, and other weaponry, launched an offensive in the area of Starognativka, which is located in the triangle Volnovakha, Komsomolska, Telmanova. Starognativka is located 50 kilometers north of the Kiev-held port city of Mariupol. The militants denied attacking government troops. A ceasefire deal signed in mid-February has failed to stem the violence in the eastern conflict zone. Both sides regularly accuse the other of violating the terms of the truce. Casualties are reported almost daily. National Security and Defense Council Secretary Alexander Turchinov on August 10 said combined Russian separatist forces were planning to stage a bloody provocation involving many civilian deaths. President Petro Poroshenko, in turn, instructed Ukraine's foreign ministry to notify France, Germany, and Russia of the escalation. A spokesman for the militants in Donetsk, Edward Basurin, denied the rebels had attacked government troops and accused Ukraine of intensive shelling. More than 6,500 soldiers, militants, and civilians have been killed since fighting between Ukrainian troops and militants erupted in April 2014, according to UN estimates.